Hey guys, it's your girl Doza, also known as Sweet Dream, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I will be going more in depth with you all about my chronic illness that I have had over the past 6 years. I know 6 years is a long time, but I am blessed and grateful and thankful that I did get diagnosed as fast as I did, because I know that some people, it usually takes years to get diagnosed with this condition, and it's just written off as anxiety. So the condition I will be speaking with you all today about is POTS syndrome, also known as postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's starting to become more known in the community, so I want to just add on to what other people have said and bring my own input and experiences with dealing with this chronic illness for as long as I have. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. Hello, my name is Deja. And if you're coming back, welcome back, y'all. And thank you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell for every time I post a new video. And yeah, let's just get into explaining about this condition. So I am going to go over just the key points, what I basically feel are the key points when it comes to explaining this condition, because it's still an ongoing research about what the cause is and how it can be, managed or cured, which I will get into that. So right here I have my handy dandy note, so you all see me looking down, that's why. But POTS syndrome, like I said, is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It is a condition within the autonomic nervous system. So basically, everything that your body automatically does for you is basically, it's out of whack. So, say for instance, heart rate, body temperature, digestion, different things like that, which everybody's symptoms aren't the same. That's why this condition is categorized in a big condition called dysautonomia. Basically, with POTS, your heart rate switches whenever you're switching positions from lying to sitting to standing. Example, you're laying down. Your resting heart rate is 50. You go to sit up, it goes up to 70, and then when you stand up, it goes up to like 150, 160, and that can be very dangerous. And I mean very dangerous. Like your body is in an ongoing marathon, just running. So your body never really has the time to rest, and due to the autonomic nervous system dysfunction, your body is always basically in fight or flight mode. At least for me it is. I know for other people it may not be that case, but for me, I feel like my body's always in fight or flight, and my adrenaline is always, out of whack. My body is just in an ongoing marathon. It does mostly affect women, which I've seen, a few videos with others where guys have been diagnosed with POTS, but this condition mainly is and affects women between the ages of 15 to 50. So around the time that you're hitting your growth spurt, or you're starting to, your hormones, which that's kind of what they think may be the cause of it, but it's different for everyone. And honestly, with the ongoing research, it's still hard to say what the actual cause is. I got diagnosed with it whenever I was 19, so right after high school, when, you're starting to find yourself and want to, go out and explore. That's when, of course, this happens. But yes, it mainly affects women, so you rarely see men that are diagnosed with this condition, which, I mean, there are, but yeah. The symptoms are, for men, the symptoms are decreased/increased blood pressure. So whenever you go from lying to sitting to standing, your blood pressure goes up. Like, for example, my blood pressure could be anywhere between 120 over 75. And then I go to stand up and I have blood pooling in my legs, and the blood pooling causes the blood not to go back to my brain. So of course it causes a drop in my blood pressure. So then it'll go to 80/50, and that's not good, of course, because it can cause fainting, it can cause you to be dizzy, and it can cause you to be lightheaded. It can just cause all these different reactions in your body that's not normal, and it'll make you feel like crap. So always make sure whenever you are switching positions from lying to sitting to standing that you take your time. Don't rush, because right as soon as you stand up, your body will just, it'll try to shut down basically. And you will get dizzy and you'll get lightheaded and you'll feel like you gotta pass out. Which some people do pass out and some people just have pre-syncope. So I pass out, and then there's times that I have pre-syncope where I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So I will usually sit down and I will rest my legs and just take deep breaths. So yeah, if you're ever feeling that way and you're out somewhere and you're standing too long and you start to feel dizzy or lightheaded, please make sure that you take the time to sit down, rest your body, drink some water, and you'll be fine. And make sure you have a great support system when it comes to dealing with this illness, because it can be really hard on your mental health. With my experience personally, it has messed up my mental health a lot. Like, I still get to the point where I have anxiety, and I still have depression, and I still have those thoughts in the back of my head, like, oh, am I going to pass out? What am I supposed to do? Like, embarrassment, which you should never be embarrassed about something that you can't control. Because at the end of the day, God is right there with you, and He's going to protect you, and He's not going to put more on you than you can handle. So take care of yourself. Some of the other symptoms are heart palpitations, trouble regulating your body's temperature, like I said. Sometimes it'll just get to a point that I'll feel either too hot, or too cold. Like, for instance, right now, with filming this video, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm feeling, hot. And it's cold in here and I have the air on. So I'm not sure as to why I'm burning up right now, but that's what I am. That's part of it. And with the heart palpitations, it just basically goes back to with feeling like you're running a marathon. And when you run a marathon, or you're running, or you're exercising, your heart starts to pump more blood and your heart starts to beat faster. So that's what it feels like 24/7. Some days are better than others, but there are those times when I'm having a bad flare up. Like, I could be laying down and I'll just feel my heart beating out of my chest. So just make sure that you take the proper precaution when it comes to any symptoms that you're having. For treatment, for the cure, there sadly is not no cure. Like I said, there is ongoing research for this condition, so it's not really known as to what's causing it. So the best things and advice I can tell you is to make sure that you stay fully hydrated. At least drink 3 liters of water. Make sure that you have salt. Salt is very important when drinking water and with your blood pressure. Make sure that you have compression socks. Compression socks can help with the blood pooling and help the blood get back to your brain, so you're not fainting or feeling your symptoms as much. Some of the drink packets that I do recommend that help me that have salt in them would IV, Element. I usually like to drink like Powerade or Gatorade. It can be sugar free because they still have salt in them. So those are the main things that helps me. Oh, and also make sure you take your medication. I'm right now taking Midodrine. It's for blood pressure, so it makes my blood pressure go down. And then I'm also taking a beta blocker, which helps my blood pressure go up. So good range when it comes to my heart rate. Like sometimes my heart rate when I take my medication, it'll dip. Sometimes it'll still, go high up. So yeah, just make sure that you're taking your medication. Make sure that you're having salt. Make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you have everything that you need when it comes to taking care of yourself, especially with it still being kind of hot outside. It can really affect your pot and you will have a flare up. So make sure that you're carrying water around with you and different types of drinks and anything else that you feel as will be a benefit to you. I know that a lot of people now in the community that they have service animals, which I'm seeking to get me a service dog myself. As y'all know, I had a dog beforehand, which she was too young in order for me to train her. So I would like to get a dog that's a little bit older. They're at that age range where they can be trained. So that's what I'm currently in the process of looking into getting is me a service dog. So if y'all have any suggestions when it comes to the perfect service dog I should get, please leave them in the comments below. But I hope I covered enough information for you all. If you all have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But I thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell for every time I post a new video. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next video. Bye.